Welcome to a brand new series of Project Zomboid. My name is Drunkonlife, and we begin this series in quite a pickle. We are on the roof in a downtown building in RavenCreek alone. Well, not so much alone, just no live humans in sight. But how did we get here? That's complicated. Chris Kressler, aka Diesel, arrived in RavenCreek about 2 days ago with his company for a quick food run when their Hummer broke down. Zombies descended on them, shots were fired, and the four were ultimately separated from each other. Chris's entire company was wiped out, needless to say, but he managed to escape into this building that we're standing in right now. This has been his third day on the roof, but luckily this building was not only residential for food, but also a safe house, which meant more weapons. The big problem is that shooting a gun in downtown RavenCreek is pretty much a death sentence, so lots of guns means lots of useless metal. Chris did find a crossbow though, which is quite the apocalyptic weapon, but he didn't have any bolts. So we can make bolts, but no saw. So what that means is we are probably going to need to start searching for a saw in other buildings. So we spent the first 2 days trying not to do the inevitable, which is to leave the building, filling our time exploring the 5 floors and grabbing all the food, as well as dismantling any furniture that didn't require a saw. Primarily beds and tables and interior doors. With each bed dismantled, we grew more confident in our carpentry skills. Still, it felt like we were just doing these things to delay the inevitable. We'd have to venture outside these 4 walls in search of equipment sometime that would ultimately make our lives easier. We have enough food to last us for a week or two, and technically we could just hole up here, leaving would be a necessity, but the quicker we find the necessary tools, the quicker we can get to living properly again. So today's the day that happens. Diesel is a smoker with thin skin, literally and figuratively, as he is not good at taking a joke. He's thirstier than most, his wounds don't heal as quickly as others. He's handy with his hands, can see better than most at night, and is strong for a person his size, hence the nickname Diesel. Not too many people cross him as he's quite the brawler and he doesn't like reading that much. He still remembers when his first zombie kill, which was almost a year to this day, and over the years watched his platoon shrink from 50 to 25 to 4, and now most likely just 1 himself. And we're out. I think I'm gonna have to probably do mostly stealth here, as I don't know if you guys saw, but there are a lot of zombies. I don't know where they are right now, but they're around here someplace. Take it very easily and quietly. There was a wrench right there too. We're gonna go ahead and grab that as well. Duct tape. We got buildings to the right of us and buildings to the left, so see if there's anything in any of these cars. I think it'd probably be the best idea would be to kind of dig through these cars and just be quiet the entire time. Still haven't seen any zombies here though. It's pretty crazy. It's alright. They might be on the main road. But for right now, we're just going to have to be really nice and quiet. That's twine. I could probably grab that. Do I need a screwdriver? I don't. We will eventually have to investigate some of these bigger buildings. Anything in here? No. Okay, what is this? And look at there. We found a garden saw almost immediately. That's good news because we do have a crossbow. And since we are a veteran, we have some shooting skill. We can kind of build that up. Now that we have that, we can also dismantle everything we can find. Any food? No food here. And this looks like some sort of appliance store. Nothing in here either. I am very nervous. I know that there's a lot of zombies. I just don't know where they are. It's probably a huge pile of them. It's bloody and worn. I don't need it. We can find a needle. We can start repairing our clothes and making them a little bit stronger. We'll go in here as well. Just an office. That other one is probably just an office too. I'm not too interested in either one of those. 11:30 in the morning. We did find an alarm clock. We have not found a wristwatch. So I think that we're about in the 3rd day. But I'm not 100% sure about that. I think it's either the 2nd or 3rd day. Spent a good portion of it just building up our carpentry. I don't even know why we're building up our carpentry. I guess just for lack of things to do. It's kind of like trying to put off the inevitable. Like I was saying earlier. Alright, let's go down here. Still no zombies in sight. That's okay though. No zombies is good. Now, all the gunfire might have messed it up and kind of moved them around. I know that all those windows broken out means that they've exited those buildings, which is a good thing for us. We might be able to actually go in there. I'm going to grab that wood glue. Not have to worry about 30 or 40 zombies. There's one right there. All right, let's just see if we can sneak around her. Little canned sardines. We'll go ahead and grab this food. We do have plenty of food. So one good thing about being downtown is that there's going to be lots of places that we can explore. There's also lots of zombies that we're going to have to deal with as well. I just feel like... Comes another one right there. Can't tell. I don't think they've seen me. Maybe she did. Let's get out of here. She might have seen me. I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready to start fighting yet. We did find a machete as well. That's what I'm carrying. Machete, a hand axe, a survival knife. We have like a little stubby shotgun. We are using Britta's weapon pack. So there's that. Yeah, I don't think she saw me. All right, let's just investigate a little bit further. Yeah, see, there's a zombie. There's a zombie. There's probably going to be quite a few either to the south of us or to the north. And I'd like to get into that building right there, but I have a feeling that there's going to be... it'd probably be the best if we found a sledgehammer first. And then just try to create a bridge across. I think that would probably be our better option than going in from the bottom. Looks like a nice car. I don't even know why I'm looking at it. Okay, nothing there. Locked. But it does look pretty brand new. Come over here. Another pretty nice looking car. In good shape at least. Everything's locked. Still don't look like there's any zombies to the north of us. We know there are zombies right to the west or to the right of the screen. Twine. I'm gonna go ahead and grab it. We might be able to make some some bird traps if we find the book. Beta blocks that I need. We'll take that mint candy. Go to the front. No key. Okay. 1,300 hours. It's 1 o'clock. Nothing in there. Try these last two things. And right over here to the... see that over on the east side? There's a watchtower. I believe that's where the survivor places is. We're right on the very beginning stages of downtown RavenCreek. We'll go ahead and grab it. That twine. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of sneaking here. But now it's good news because we actually can now make crossbow bolts. And we can actually have a weapon that we can fire from long range. That's good. That's a good thing. Now the challenge to staying downtown is that we cannot risk drawing too many zombies towards us. And I'm guessing what I'm going to have to do is if a zombie decides to come, I'm just going to keep that door open and invite them in and take them out that way. I think that would be the easier way. Now we can start to dismantle everything. We're going to do everything in the first floor. It's probably going to take us all day though. So we had a good night's sleep, got to ponder our predicament overnight, and we woke up feeling a bit better about our situation. I mean, are we alone? Yeah, but we are being able to step outside and seeing that we aren't surrounded. It's kind of comforting in a weird kind of way. Today we're going to test our crossbow and maybe find a watch. To be honest, we aren't sure if it's day 3 or day 2 or day 4. Finding a digital watch would be a big boon for us. There are a couple coming right down here. Looks like the perfect target. We may also go across the street and start to scour the building for food and tools. See how close I can get to this guy before I have to fire. And she looks really familiar here. One crossbow bolt, but nothing. Weird. All right, let's load up again. I was kind of hoping that these would be one-shot kills, but I guess that's not going to be 2. It does not look like this is going to be an effective weapon for me. It's good for stealth, I think. There you go. 1 down. Let's go ahead and use a knife for this one. They look like Twinkies. Perfect. And this is actually one of the soldiers that died. Now, it feels bad, man. We might need to take a moment here. Ashley Lee Leaner. Which means, if her body's this close, it means that the zombies can't be too far away. I was kind of wondering where all the zombies are around here. I imagine they're going to start filtering back in. Been 2 days. Let's go ahead and, I guess, let's, so weird. They got a duplicate. But that is her. That's her, Ashley Lanier. And we have weapons. I guess she must have left her gun on the ground when she got surrounded and killed. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. So yesterday, we spent the rest of the day after we got back, basically dismantling all of the first floor. We're going to continue to do that throughout the all the way up, all the different tables and chairs and stuff, and try to build up our carpentry. It's actually pretty scary. I don't think we're going to run into a lot of zombies in this area, at least not in the buildings, because as you can see, every friggin' door has been just demolished. Go ahead and grab some books here. Metalwork for beginners. Any kind of beginners books we can find, any kind of skill books that we can find that are within our skill range. Wow, Doom's Survivor. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to take this book too, just in case we start to get depressed. Hunter Magazine. I might just go ahead and read that. Yes, I don't expect to see a lot of zombies in the buildings. It looks like they all kind of vacated when the firefight ensued. So that's good for us because it means that we're not going to have to go from level to level, at least in these buildings around here, to search it out. But every window has been broken, and it looks like every door has been knocked down. So there's probably quite a few of them in here. Go ahead and grab that. Grab that. Did I grab it? Let's go ahead and grab this radio as well. If it has the emergency broadcast system, that would be good. We are dealing with often helicopters, so that's about one every 4 days. The first one will probably be take about 7 days. After that, I think it's like 4 days or so. We are dealing also with, I can't remember if I did high or very high zombie populations, but we have more than our hands full in either case. All right, out into here, another apartment. Lots of books. Well, cool. Well, we might be able to do this. If we can find a metalworking mask, we'll go ahead and start doing metalworking. That would be awesome. We are really close to the survivor camp that's right outside the city. I think I've actually played that a couple times, at least on Twitch. So we're very close to that area as well. We can always go there in search of weapons if we want. And like I said before, that is a survivor house, but it might as well just be lots of useless metal, because if we fire a gun, there are zombies in this area. There are zombies in this area. It's just a matter of aggroing them, and I don't know if I'm ready for that. Too many zombies. Too many zombies to deal with. So we were able to loot the first 2 floors. We will be coming back to it, but we were loaded down with books and food and whatnot. It's 14:20. I think we should head home. I want to check this alleyway for zombies, and I gotta admit, I'm really curious as to where the zombie population went. Nothing here. Wow. My guess is that they'll be filtering back in a day or two and create headaches for us. And yeah, see, there's some right there. There's a few right there. They weren't there just a second ago, earlier today. So I imagine they're going to start filtering back. Like I said earlier, the challenge really isn't so much the population in general, but bringing the population to our doorstep. And hopefully they did not see me. I'm going to have to keep that door open. If I do have zombies coming at us, we're going to keep that door open and let them in. Just let them in so they don't break down that door. I might end up building another door or another platform in front of that to kind of slow things down as well. I intend to build a survivor house on the rooftop. That's the plan. You know what? I'm going to come back here. We're going to go ahead and continue dismantling. I do have an advanced... is it advanced or is it intermediate? I think it's intermediate. I have an intermediate carpentry book that I could read, but I think it's going to be faster going just for me to just dismantle everything. We have plenty of stuff to dismantle. So, yeah. So I intended to build a survivor house on the rooftop. That's the plan. And although there isn't a place for wood, there's a lot of material to disassemble into planks. I imagine we can get to level 10 carpentry really, really quick. If we can find a metalworking mass, we can take care of that too. But see, I have not even started doing this. And look at all this weapons. Just junk metal, man. Just junk metal. Probably won't be using it. Not in this area, at least. It would just be too dangerous. Too dangerous. Too many zombies coming on. If you, like I said, if you saw the earlier, I mean, the amount of population that was coming down into this area when the soldiers were firing off their guns was pretty intense. I'm guessing that we got lucky because the soldiers were leading the zombies off a block or two. But I think they'll be back. Well, I think this is going to do it for us for this episode. Quick reminder, I'll be posting a community poll in a day or two so you guys can decide what I should be doing next in this series. Consider it to be like a choose your own adventure. As always, you can leave a comment down below if you want to leave any tips or love or anything like that. Thumbs up, full heart, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. My name is Drunkonlife, signing off. Over and out.